There's water flowing under every shoe. Water flowing under me, flowing under you. This water is given from high, high above. Well, this water is God's great love.
The double Parsha of Tazria Metzora, Leviticus 12:1, 13-59, and Leviticus 14:1 to 15:33. This portion details the laws concerning purification after childbirth and the laws concerning tzarat. It goes on to describe just how the one who has been healed must be welcomed back to the community. How appropriate for these times. The blessing. These chapters are concerned with the delicate times when one's condition necessitates a period of separation from communal life. How does that separation happen? And how is that person later reintegrated into the community? Tazria begins by discussing the condition of a woman immediately after childbirth. She is blessed with a time of separation and then given a path for returning. I understand this condition not only in the context of childbirth, but in regards to the creative process. During a time of intense creative output, as with children, a person steps outside the boundaries of time and space. She touches the realm between the worlds, where ayin, or nothing, gives birth to yesh, existence. In that place, between worlds, she is completely taken up by the process of birth. The artist lives inside the poem, the painting, or the song, and the rest of the world for a time falls away. The blessing of Tazria is in knowing that there will be again a way of returning to the community, to normal life. The time of alienation, which is necessary for the creative process to unfold, is also finite. The artist may return and bring with her the riches that she has mined and be reintegrated, welcomed back, and appreciated by her community. During the process of re-entry, the mother, or artist, brings two offerings, chatat and olah. The chatat is the offering that celebrates the purification from unintentional sin. If during my time of separation and focused creativity, I have by necessity neglected other parts of life, I can be cleansed of guilt and blame, and with the offering of the chatat be reconnected with the life of the community. The olah, the burnt offering, is completely consumed by fire, completely given. After creating something wonderful and being consumed by that process, there is a danger of identifying your ego with your creation. When that creation is praised, you may become inflated. When it is criticized, you may become defensive. The offering of the olah is a way of completely giving your creation to God, to the wholeness of the cosmos. There are many times in life when it may be necessary to seclude oneself for a time. Tzaraat, which is usually translated as leprosy, can be understood as a difficult inner psycho-spiritual passage that manifests as a disturbance on the surface. Someone with this condition needs to separate himself from the community for a time in order to pay close attention to those inner changes, which are the causes of the outer confusion. There is a chafing or an irritability, and it is time to leave the camp. It is time to go on retreat. The blessing of Metzora comes to us as the force of reintegration, symbolized by the priest as it reaches out to you in your place of alienation, recognizes your transformation, and brings you back to the community. In the ritual of re-entry, two birds are brought. One is killed to symbolize the old self that has died, and one is set free in the open country to express the reborn self flying free into an expanded life. The spiritual challenge. Often a person's growth happens on the inside before it manifests in the outer world. The spiritual challenge lies in navigating this awkward time of dissonance between inner and outer. During this time, the two realities must be reconciled. It is an uncomfortable time because there is a tendency to resist change, and that resistance can manifest in the physical body. Retreat time is required in order to attend to and integrate the inner changes. The spiritual challenge of Tazria Metzora is to know when to separate yourself from the community and to know how to return. The separation depends on having a community relationship family who honor and trust the process. This means that they understand the process of retreat as necessary and valuable to the life of that community. When someone leaves the camp to do the inner work, that is calling them. They will be fully available upon their return and will have an integrated wholeness to give back to the community. The process of retreat requires paying attention to the subtle messages of the soul in an atmosphere of spaciousness without the everyday distraction and demands of the outer life. For some, it may seem selfish to take this time for yourself, but it is really a requirement in the life of service. Guidance for practice. Retreat practice. Plan a one-day retreat for yourself. Prepare food in advance, shut off the phone, clear your space, or go out into nature. Leave the camp of your normal life. Spend the day in prayer and meditation, listening to the promptings of your heart. Find 2 stones. Bring them back with you when you return to the camp of your normal life. Arrange for a friend to welcome you back at the end of the day and listen as you articulate and integrate your experience. Hold one of the stones you brought back with you and describe the part of yourself that have outgrown, that is dying, that has ceased to be useful. With all your strength, throw that stone as far away as you can. Hold the remaining stone and describe the place in yourself that is new, that wants to grow in your life. Keep that stone and place it on your altar as a reminder of this day. Complete the ritual by sharing a sacred meal together. Before I say Shabbat Shalom, I just want to remind you that I am reading from Torah Journeys, the wonderful book by Rabbi Shefa Gold, Parsha by Parsha. I urge you to purchase this book so that you can process it slower and that you can look at it and refer to it. You can do that by going to Shefa's website, which looks like this, and then you follow the prompts down to where you can buy this book. It's also available on the usual book purchasing sites, and I think it should be a part of everyone's library. You do not have to be Jewish to appreciate the wisdom and the insights in this book. And especially in this time, as you can see by this very Parsha, the words couldn't be more appropriate and close to everyone's heart and experience. Shabbat Shalom.